Hi, thanks for taking a moment to view our profile. My name is Fred Paulman, and I am the founder of the Counsel Management Group, and our team works with sophisticated legal departments to help deliver better value and savings on outside counsel spending. We were founded in 2009, and since then, we've been focused on data analysis and services to help with a better line of sight on outside counsel efficiency. We bring unique background in this area. Our team is staffed with attorneys who worked at law firms and in in-house legal departments. I myself was in-house advisor for nearly 10 years. I was a litigator at the outset and then the full-time director of law firm management. And before that, I was in the litigation group at K. Scholer, now Arnold & Porter K. Scholer in New York. So knowing the legal world that well and knowing the matter so well helps us deliver better recommendations. We also have experience across the industry, serving stints as co-chair of the American Bar Association Committee on Budgeting and Billing, and doing teaching materials and seminars for the Association of Corporate Counsel to help its members use alternative fees and data more effectively. The sample client list includes many pharmaceutical and medical device companies, as well as companies from other industries. What they have in common is a strong desire to maintain high-quality legal services, work effectively with law firms with their long-standing relationships, and a strong desire to get it right and win, but also team up on efficiency and deliver savings back to the business. There's some common themes that come up from these conversations, and maybe these are questions you hear within your group and on your teams as well. Legal departments come to us often saying, the business is asking us to reduce legal costs. How do we show that we're doing that and getting better value from our law firms? Or how can we use data more effectively to dive into all of this historical invoice data we have to compare efficiency across our law firms, to identify not just who is exceptional on the quality, but who delivers it at a lower cost, not a lower rate, but a lower total cost because of their efficiency. And also we get questions about alternative fees. We have a new matter to assign. It's very important. What's the best way to craft an alternative fee that works, that's successful, not just from our perspective, but the law firm's perspective? So maybe those are questions that your team is facing. If we get the chance to meet, would be glad to ask and confirm, what are your particular goals? Is it focused around savings? Is it cost predictability so that there are fewer surprises on the matters? Or is it more of a management success story, using data more effectively, using alternative fees more effectively, and showing back to the business that the legal department is using all of those tools just as other divisions are to get better results, better productivity? Whatever your answers are, or whatever our client answers are, we shape our recommendations to fit that. And there are three core areas that we help with improvements on. One is hourly based structures, of course, the traditional approach in our industry, but how do we analyze data and think about scope assumptions more effectively, build cost models to understand what should this cost from the client's perspective. We also help with effective recommendations around fixed fees. Again, crafting the data and showing that this is good value for this matter and the work to be done. So that yes, there's predictability, but it's also savings. It's better than what we otherwise would have spent. And lastly, an emerging area is outcome-based fees. How can we think about the risk profile of this matter and help structure an arrangement where the law firm has some shared risk there, where if they deliver superior results, they can earn more, and if they don't deliver superior results, well, they wouldn't earn as much, but they are more aligned with the client side. How do we do this? Glad to talk more about this in detail, but we look very closely at your goals, your objectives, your historical data. We have a team of legal analysts, business and data analysts. We work across all of the e-billing platforms and have familiarity with those. We have an analytics team and a proprietary system that we've built as well. We also have benchmark information in the background to help with some reference points to show far beyond rates or staffing ratios, next level analyses to show what should this cost by phase? What should this cost by matter? What is the right value for this work, given the work to be done in the coming year and what the client is seeking to achieve? And how can we help the law firm be aligned with that to deliver savings and deliver better total results? So just a snapshot of our success story, a case study that applies more broadly. Many of our clients typically see savings of 15 to 20% without any reduction in the quality of the work. Engaged law firms and a good effort on identifying how can we help the firms do better, set the budget up front at the beginning of the year and reduce where possible, and that's the first bar to the second bar here, but most importantly, at the end of the year, looking back, making sure that we adjusted the budget in light of change in scope, want to remain fair to the firm, think about are there any material changes or not, and if the scope diminished, how can we further adjust the budget down because that work didn't materialize. That's a success story that we typically deliver. We'd be glad to talk more about that, answer questions you have, and look forward to hearing about what your goals are. Thanks very much.